Hi, it's Daniel Boyle. Welcome to the front row. And don't adjust your screens because there's nothing wrong with it. You're not seeing double. These are the ladies from Binary Style. So, ladies, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Santi Tunas.
Hi everybody, I'm Sari Tunas. We are from Binary Styles.
Welcome to the front row.
Thank
Now,
you.
you've just seen the beautiful prints from Binary Style. Tell us, what is Binary and how did it start?
Well, Binary Style started with a chance. I was in between job and I was a bit bored, staying at home. And I think deep down, I think we are quite a creative person, so we like to create things. So I started doodling. I started making patterns. And then we ended up with a nice pattern. And then from there, I thought like, okay, what now? What do we do with this? Then I started making a prototype to print it, and then that's basically how it starts. And from there, it just snowballed.
Fantastic. Now, are the two of you trained in fashion or print design?
We are actually trained architects, both of us. It's quite a change, right?
All right, but you know what? Actually, that's not a bad thing because you will be able to see this later on when we talk about certain binary style designs, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about this collection. This collection is so bright and colorful. It's full of nature and florals. Tell us what was the inspiration behind this.
Okay, so the inspiration of this collection is actually still along the line with the DNA of our designs. So we like to take our inspiration from nature's flowers, botanical, from the forest and everywhere that is around us. So for this one, we are to for something that is quite mundane perhaps. For example, that in these collections you can see the pattern of a bitter gourd and also blue pea flowers, and another one maybe is somewhat quite more special historically, which is the nutmeg, which is very very close to Singaporean history. Yes.
How do you choose your inspirations? Did you just wake up one morning and nutmeg, design a collection around it? How do you choose your themes?
Well, the inspiration is really all around us.
Mhm.
We could be just walking we are on a morning walk, or when we are reading newspaper, when
And then
we are
you see a
having
nutmeg, is
coffee.
it?
Yes, exactly. Or we have prints that feature authors. We are just reading newspaper, and they are talking about how the authors came back to Singapore, and we thought that's a very heartwarming story, and why not feature it on the scarves?
Yeah,
So it's just
fantastic.
like that.
And bitter gourd is our favorite vegetable, so it just makes sense,
Okay,
right, to put it on a
right,
fabric
right.
print. Yeah.
What is the design process like? Do you both design and do you fight?
Well, tell us about it. Well, we actually take turn in making our design. So sometimes something starts first, sometimes I started first. And what we do is one of us come with the first draft, and then we just, throw it at each other and we just grill each other. We criticize it like that. And basically, that's how we improve the design. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we don't really mince our words when we think like, oh no, that's ugly. You have to change it. And of course, I will say, no, it's not ugly. And say, fine, do something about it. I want to see if it's better. So that's how we do it.
But that's fantastic because to be able to disagree and have that trust and come up with a beautiful product at the end and still remain close siblings, that's really amazing, and trust me, I've worked with the girls before and they have such an amazing bond. They complete each other's sentences. So at the end of this, we'll have a competition. If you can still remember who is Santi and who is Sari, they might give you a prize. Right? Okay, apart from nature, earlier on you talked about your training as architects. I know that that comes across very greatly in some of your designs for binary style as well. Would you like to talk about that?
Yes, in fact, our first design, that is our best-selling design until now, is the Tiong Baru design. And then from there, you really can see our fascination with building, which is like along the line with our training. So if you see our design, you can see the buildings that we are making is very accurate to the original proportion and the texture, because we are really trained to do it. And I think it really makes sense to draw it as close as it is possible with the real thing. So yeah, and you can really see buildings in many of our other designs.
Yeah, we can't help it really. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, really, what binary style is all about, we always say that binary style universe lays in the intersection of nature and architecture.
Fantastic. Is it very different doing a a drawing of a building or an existing building for a scarf print than designing a building. What is the difference between it?
Maybe Santi can tell me more about that.
Well, I guess if you are designing a real building, at the end of the day, it's a 3D product, and you have to imagine yourself being in the space itself.
Right.
But if you're putting it on a print, it becomes 2D. It's a 2D design. So you have to make sure it looks nice in 2D design, and it has to look nice when it's being worn, whether it's on scarf, on clothing, on skirts, or basically everything.
The two of you do such amazing work, and we've collaborated not just on fashion projects, but we've also collaborated on, for example, you did a series of limited edition prints for the WTA galas, which we used to work on. So, what is the extent of the Binary Style collection? Is it just scarves? What else do you do?
Well, we try to do, okay, if we are thinking about some aspiration, this brand, Marimekko, is definitely an aspiration for us. But of course, we also have to be a little bit more realistic because Marimekko is such a big company and we are basically quite a lean company.
Right.
But we'd like to upscale. We really would like to upscale.
Well, I know that you do dresses, so
Yes.
would you like to model your dresses? Stand up, stand up. Yes, fantastic. These are binary style dresses, and what they've essentially done is they've taken their prints and they've turned them into clothes. So you can not only just wear binary style as an accessory, but you can also wear them in clothes. And okay, I'm not sure if I should talk about this. I will leave you to decide, but I am wearing binary style too. So what is happening in the future?
Okay, so basically, because in the end of the day, we are print designer, so we create prints that is, it can be applicable in clothing, a lot of different surface, like could be wallpaper, it could be on like
Furnitures,
homeware.
Yeah.
In fact, we are going to have a collaboration soon with the local furniture maker.
Fantastic.
Yes, and then we have a
fantastic.
standing collaboration with the wallpaper maker as well, also
Wonderful.
local maker. And of course, I think there's another one, which is very, very excited. It's on the...
Okay, before we go to that, the men are not excluded. So I'm wearing first of its kind, okay? Fresh out of the atelier. They are collaborating with another one of our front row designers, Q's Menswear, to come up with a line of bespoke menswear. It's not ready yet, so you have to keep coming back to the Q's Menswear and the Binary Style site to find out when they're launching it. You heard it first at the front row. Now, okay, apart from all your wonderful inspirations of nature and fruit and buildings, you are avid dog lovers as well.
Oh,
yes.
Right? I know about their rescue dogs
Yeah.
and their amazing work with dogs. They've got Schnauzer, they had a Dachshund
Dachshund,
before. And in fact, we have two rescue dogs that modeled in the fashion show, modeling dog bandanas. We had Kylie the poodle and Poppy the Chihuahua. They were both rescue dogs, and look at how beautiful they are
Yes,
now.
they are.
They
So
are.
It's gorgeous.
thank you for everything that you're doing for the rescue dogs.
Yeah, it's
Our
really a
pleasure.
pleasure for us. I mean, we grew up in a house that is full of dogs, and they really bring us joy and love and so much happiness, really.
Dogs are very, very close to my heart. And again, something else that you're going to hear first at the front row. Look at this. They collaborated with my dog Leah, my dog, not me, okay, to create this series called Furry Tales by Leah. Fairy tales, furry tales, get it? So essentially, my dog has written 4 stories, and my dog has collaborated with Singapore creators. This is the first off the shelf. It's published by Marshall Cavendish, and they have gotten the wonderful girls from Binary Style to illustrate this book. So if you look at the pages, every single page looks like a binary scarf. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes.
I had nothing to do with this. My dog just worked with them. Now, today is the first day we're launching this. The book is also available at the Binary Style website, but they are giving away 2 prizes to 2 very, very lucky winners in our special giveaway. Would you like to tell them what they are winning?
Okay, it's actually a dog bandana. This one, your dog can wear it, but you can also wear it too, really, right? And then, of course, there's another piece here
Okay,
Daniel
let
is
me
wearing.
model it. This is a similar print for an adult scarf. Isn't it amazing? So you win this for yourself, you win the bandana for your dog. What else will you win?
The book?
A signed copy of the book, as well as a limited edition bookmark, a
Yes.
Fairy Tales by Leah bookmark. So details of the competition are in the Instagram account of the Front Row, which is at thefrontrow.style. So log into that Instagram account to find out more information about this amazing giveaways. And if you'd like to purchase more copies of this book, you can go onto the Binary Style website, which is right here at the Front Row. So, ladies, tell me about your thoughts about designing for this book. How different is it designing for this book as compared to designing clothes, for instance, or your scarves?
Well, this is quite a special project, so I have to say that this is the first time that we make illustrations for books.
You have to say
Uh,
when we did it.
When we did it, oh yeah, of course. This we did it during the circuit breaker, so that really give us a lot of things to do. And actually, this is also a challenge for us because we never did it before, and doing book illustration is another whole level of challenge because you don't only draw, but you also have to be able to catch the expression of the dog, of Daniel. I mean, I drew many, many, many faces of Daniel in this book,
They
but
made me look so slim.
but it's really, I mean, it's such an enjoyable experience. Definitely, definitely.
Fantastic. It was
Yeah.
wonderful. You know, Leah told me it was wonderful working with you, and I sat in on her Zoom calls with the girls. So it's amazing right now what we can achieve even during lockdown.
Yes,
Yeah,
It's
yes.
in a book.
Yeah,
It
you,
is.
you see Leia here, and then the other dog that is in the book that is called Tasha, and of course we have Daniel.
Slim Daniel. I'm
Yes,
trying to hold my
very
breath
nice.
right now. And you know what's also amazing? If you look at the book and you look at the prints and you want to buy, you think, oh my god, that looks really great on a scarf. Aha! It's all inspired by the scarf design. So let me just grab the book, okay? If you look at the story of Leah walking by, for example, the Singapore River or Joo Chiat, they're all inspired by existing scarves that the ladies have. So don't take my word for it. What you can do is go to the Binary Style website, check the entire array of merchandise that they have, and make sure you spend a lot of time on it because there's so much to explore, isn't it?
Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed.
What are your upcoming plans? Tell me.
Uh,
The upcoming plan, okay. So as we said, we're going to do more on the prints. So of course, the one that's really in the near future is of course the menswear in collaboration with Q Menswear. There will be of course the collaboration with a furniture designer.
yes.
Yeah, that's coming probably in about 2 months' time. So look out for that. If you like our print and you like to see it on furnitures, and this will be a very, very great opportunity to have our print as a new home on a beautiful piece of hair. And of course, actually, there's a lot of plans here.
And you know what else they've started doing during the lockdown? I forgot to mention. Not only can you own a limited edition bandana for your dog, which humans can also wear, you can now get
Right,
a
of
matching
course.
mask. Okay, I can't talk now. So this is really fantastic. This is something that they did during the lockdown, and if I'm not mistaken, this mask is completely sold out. Are you going to be making reruns of this?
Yes, yeah. So we have a few mask designs. Normally, they always get sold out very, very fast. So if you like our mask, please always look into our Instagram because you never know when we're going to launch the new stock.
That's right. And you know what I really love about the ladies as well? Every time they make a mask, it's tied to a social enterprise. For example, for this mask, the first edition of this mask was sold and portions of the proceeds went to Voices for Animals. The second edition of this mask, portions of the proceeds went to purely adoptions. And then they have other masks that also support other social enterprises.
Yes.
So thank you so much, really. Thank
Our
you very
pleasure.
much.
Our pleasure.
Now, speaking of social media, you're very, very strong on social media. And I think that's one of the reasons why you've done so well during the lockdown, because you continued to talk to your fans and all that. So, what is your social media handle?
Instagram, binary style at Instagram, and also at Facebook. Yeah.
Fantastic. So follow them on Instagram and Facebook to find out all the latest going on. Follow us on Instagram
Yeah.
at theflow.style for more information, not just about binary style, but about the wonderful designers that we have here on the front row. And go to their shop, go to their online website, which is right here at the front row. Just click onto it and it will lead you straight to the binary store online store. All right? And please tell your friends all about the front row and all the wonderful shows that we've done. If you're going to post pictures that are related to the front row, do hashtag the front row SG so that we can find the pictures and we can like the pictures. This has been a wonderful chat with the twins, Santi and Sari from. I'm Daniel Boyd for the front row.